Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's just get right into it, okay? I have been using the Galaxy S24 Ultra for about 6 months now. I bought it at launch, and I'm going to tell you why this phone is probably the best phone of 2024, regardless of the Pixel 9 that's coming out or the iPhone 16 Pro Max that will come out later this year. For the average consumer who just wants all the features and wants the best phone available, this is it. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the build quality. The build quality on this thing is incredible. So it is a little thick, but it is made with titanium frame. It has this beautiful anti-reflective glass that we're going to talk about a little bit later when we get into the display. And it just feels good in the hands. It's curved on the edges. It doesn't feel absolutely horrible. It is a little boxy, so like if you use it without a case, you are going to feel this corner go into your hand. So there's really no way to avoid that unless you want to use a case. But if you're using it without a case, it feels overall just great. The back has this nice matte finish. Now I will say it can be a little slippery in your hands if you don't have a good grip or if you don't have gigantic hands. Yeah, this thing could be a monster to hold. So it doesn't feel too heavy or too light. So I'm a big fan of that as well. It feels just right. Luckily, Samsung has built this thing so well that it feels like you're getting what you paid for. So in that regard, the build quality is an easy 10 out of 10 for me. This has to be, in my opinion, the best built Android phone out there currently. Now let's get in probably to the best part of this phone, and that is the display. This is the best display in any smartphone on the market, period. This is the best display. You have a 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display with a 1440 by 3120 screen resolution. You got 505 ppi, you got 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate. This thing is just beautiful. Just using it to navigate through your apps, watching content, creating content, whatever it is you're doing, it is the best display. I will sit here and watch content for hours. Even if the content is not that good, you just can't deny that this screen is close to as perfect as we are going to get, at least in 2024. Not only does it look incredible, but when you go outside, I live in Florida and we have a ton of sun. I have zero issues reading whatever I want on my screen while I'm in direct sunlight. And that's because you get 2600 peak nits of brightness. That is insane. If you are somebody who works in construction or you work outdoors, this is easily the phone to get. Don't even worry about any other phone. Just get this phone. Not only is it built like a tank, but the screen is just beautiful. And apart from that, let's talk about that anti-reflective screen. Now, just to put it against something like my Galaxy S8 Plus, you can kind of see it here in this video. And I normally use a screen protector, but I did take it off for this video. Look at how gorgeous this is. Next to any other phone, this screen is going to look way better because you aren't getting the reflections that you would get on a normal glass screen. I hope every smartphone adapts this display coating because I think it's a game changer. Now, one thing to note, you put a screen protector on this thing and you are going to get reflections again. So you put a screen protector on, it negates all those benefits. But if you're a person who doesn't want to use a screen protector, yeah, that is a major downside. But, you know, if you're not going to use a screen protector, that is an incredible benefit. Just look at that screen. It's great. So let's get into something that I think is very, very important, and that is the camera. So this phone actually has 4 cameras. Well, I mean, 5 if you include the front camera. As you guys know, I'm a very average camera person, so to me, what's important is what I see with my eyes, less of what the specs say. But here is a quick comparison looking at the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the Pixel 8 Pro, and the S24 Ultra. Recording video and audio with the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Right to left. I'm going to use only the zoom that's on here that's available. So we got 3 times, 5 times, and 10 times, and a wide angle of 0.6 and back to 1. Recording audio with my Pixel 8 Pro. Just going to go right to left, left to right. And I'm going to use only the zoom on here, so that's 2 times optical, 5 times optical, and then out. Recording 4K 30 with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, going right to left. Oh, left to right, my bad. You can make fun of me in the comments. Using the zoom that's available on the iPhone, you got 2 times, 5 times, and then a wide angle of 0.5. You tell me down below, what do you think is better? I think a lot of it is subjective. It's what our eyes tell us. But I will tell you right now that the camera on the S24 Ultra is incredible. Let's get into another feature which I think is totally underrated. It does sound kind of boring, but it is incredible, and that is the battery. The battery life on the S24 Ultra is nothing short of incredible. You will easily get 10 or more hours of screen on time. I charge this thing once a day in the morning. I go to work, I come back, I wake up in the morning, and then I go, oh crap, I forgot to charge my phone. While I'm at work, it's like noon, and I still have like 30%. And I'm not a light user, okay? I use my phone for looking at YouTube, watching content, creating thumbnails. I'm a heavy user of my device, taking photos, taking videos, and I still get more than 1 day battery life. This has to be one of the best battery lives that we have in 2024. It would be absolutely crazy when the S25 Ultra comes out if we get an even bigger battery, because this thing has 5,000 milliamp hours. I think this has got to be one of the best battery lives I've ever had on a smartphone. Now let's talk security. So one thing that's really important to note is this has an under-display fingerprint sensor, but it's an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. So it's very, very fast. You saw that? So I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I can get a clip of it, but you see how fast that is? I think most people agree that the under-display fingerprint sensor on the S24 Ultra is years better than anything that's on the market currently. Now, this does have facial recognition. It's not secure though, so I never really use it because in order to get my banking apps and the things I actually need to do like on a daily basis, I can't use my facial recognition for that. So if you just want to use facial recognition to get into your phone to use it, yeah, it works just fine. Is it as good as the iPhone 15 Pro Max? No, I mean nowhere close. And the iPhone 15 Pro Max has secure facial recognition, so you can use that for your applications. Now let's get into performance. This thing is crazy fast. You're getting a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 with a 4nm chip with 12 GB of RAM. I have not had a single stutter. I have not had a single issue with the Samsung user experience. This phone is as fluid as my Google Pixel 8 Pro. I still think that I prefer the Google Pixel 8 Pro, but that's more software related. When it comes to just raw performance, running things like emulators and just playing games, or maybe even doing like Xbox Game Pass, streaming games onto this device, it runs like a champ. So if you're worried about performance, that you got an iPhone, you're sitting there going, I don't want a slow Android phone. This thing is extremely fast, so don't even worry about it. Performance, easily a 10 out of 10. Now with performance comes the software updates. So great news on the software updates. You are going to get promised 7 years of software updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And the thing is too, is that sometimes companies come out and say, hey, you're going to get 7 years of software updates or many years of software updates. And you're wondering, well, is my phone even going to last 7 years? Guys, this thing is built like a tank, so you're getting 7 years of software updates, and the phone is actually going to last that long. You're getting an incredible display, incredible battery, incredible performance. Even 7 years from now, I can guarantee you this thing is still going to be incredible. It makes it so people who don't want to upgrade every single year can keep their phone for many years to come. So if you're looking to keep this thing long term, this is a great phone to buy. So let's talk about some of the software features. Now, I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to go over the things that I have personally used that I really appreciate. Things like, the magic eraser, being able to erase objects in the background. So if I need to go to a website to look up an article and I don't want to read the entire article, Samsung AI is incredible at summarizing the article. You can even take that article, paste it into your notes application. You can make it summarize it. You can give it a detailed summary or a short summary. Samsung AI takes care of all that. Now let's get into an incredible feature which no phones have currently, and that is this guy. This is the S Pen. The S Pen is amazing. Okay, like even now I took it out of my phone and I can use it to write notes, and I can close it. I can pin it to my lock screen, so if I need to buy eggs, I can put it right there. This thing is an incredible tool. I use it all the time when I'm thinking of ideas. I might be running with my wife and I'm thinking, wow, that would be a really good YouTube video idea. And I take out the S Pen, I jot down a note. And I think that's an incredible function that a lot of people have lost. So like even at work, I don't even write things anymore. And since I have bought this phone, I'm starting to write again. And when I write, I remember things better. So I find it as an incredible resource to use when I need to write down a note or something important I need to remember. I prefer using the S Pen over just like typing in to my notes application. You can also use it just as a stylus, going through applications, using it to draw or color, using it to edit your photos a little bit better with pinpoint accuracy. The S Pen is just something that you don't necessarily need all the time, but when you use it, it is great to have it. So it's just another feature. If you buy this phone, getting the S Pen is a definite plus. So those are the main reasons why I think this phone is incredible to purchase in 2024, even though the Galaxy S25 Ultra is probably going to come out in the February 2025 timeframe. This is still an awesome purchase. You're getting incredible build quality, a great camera system that does perfectly fine with photos as well as videos. It's amazing battery life, 10 hours plus, 2 days potentially for how you use your phone. The best screen on any phone in the entire market in 2024, some of the quickest performance as well, and you get 7 years of promised security and software updates. Why would you not buy this phone? In my opinion, if you're in the market right now for a cell phone, even if you're looking at an iPhone 15 Pro Max or maybe the next iPhone 16 Pro Max that's coming out soon in the November-ish timeframe, take a look at the S24 Ultra. You will not be disappointed. Browse around, try to find some deals, go on eBay, get it used, whatever you need to do. This is the phone to buy if you just want the overall best phone on the market. This is significantly better when you look at all the features it offers than the Google Pixel 8 Pro, as well as the iPhone 15 Pro Max or any other Android phone on the market. This is the phone to buy in 2024 until the Galaxy S25 Ultra comes out. So we'll see how that works, but that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like down below if you liked it. If you disliked it, yeah, whatever. I guess you can dislike it. But also subscribe down below. A lot of people, they view my videos, but they're not subscribing. So hit that subscribe button down below because I have many more videos to come, and I will see all of you next time.